Would you like anything to drink before we start?
No, thank you.
No drinks, no nothing. How are you feeling today?
Mixed emotions.
Mixed emotions.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna try and not take too much of your time.
Yeah.
We're just gonna run through an appraisal. You know, you can input whatever you want at any time. You don't have to wait for me to finish speaking. And if there's anything on your mind, please just go ahead and mention it.
Don't worry.
Well, I'm really sorry to hear about your parents, Audrey, and I really thank you for coming back into the business in such a professional manner and being able to continue the same level of service for our company.
Thank you.
So how are things at home, Audrey?
They're fine. Cat's doing good.
Cat's doing well.
Yeah.
So what do you like doing in your spare time?
Traveling. I have a recent trip to India booked.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
How long are you planning to go for?
2 weeks.
2 weeks, okay. Right, so what I will do in this meeting is that I'm gonna set out the aims and objectives for you. So basically our aims is to basically review your performance within the last 6 months, and our objectives would be to set some more aims and outcomes for the next 6 months until our next appraisal. Would that be okay for you?
It's fine.
Okay. As I have here, you know, you've just moved into your new role and now you're on the beauty team. How are you finding that?
I don't really like it that much. I don't understand why you moved me into that role.
Okay. We moved you into the beauty team because we felt like with your experience and the knowledge that you have, you could come across as a tutor to these women, and that's why we moved you over to that side. Are you not enjoying it, Aubrey?
No.
Well, which parts are you not particularly enjoying?
The age difference between me and the other colleagues, that's obviously an issue.
Does that make you feel?
It just makes me feel so much older, and like, you know, they obviously have more of a, they find the job more interesting than I do because they're into those kind of products, whereas I'm not necessarily, and they don't appeal to me.
Okay, I understand. So would you like me to look into you moving back onto the medical team?
I would
in that
prefer
case?
that.
Before I do that, Audrey, I would like to say that we would really like to keep you on our team.
Yeah, but I just want to move the job back.
We do feel like your experience would be very, very helpful
Yeah, but
within
I'm
our
sure you
beauty
could find
team.
someone with experience, with a similar age range to the people that already work there, and who actually enjoy the job, because at the moment I'm just not motivated.
Okay. Well, we kind of wanted you to look like let's say a mentor over these girls. You know, you've worked for our company for so long that you know almost everything. You're one of our longest workers within this company. So if you would like to, sit down and maybe consider that before you make your decision of going back onto medical team.
Yeah, but I would like you to look at possibly moving it back as well.
Of course. Okay, so now we've looked at your performance so far, and now we're going to look at group goals. So how you're probably going to build a rapport with your new team members. Even I'm fully aware that you would like to go back onto the medical team, but let's say, for example, that we're trying to work on your performance within this team. Is there any way that you think you could maybe do a couple of challenges with the team, maybe spend a day out, spend a weekend, a week away with the team to probably build those relationships with the beauty team?
But we have very different interests, so it's kind of hard to be on the same level as them.
Okay, I'm sure the team will be willing to maybe consider anything that you would like to do. Did you have anything on your mind?
No.
Alright, okay, that's fine. Well, I'm gonna talk to the guys, see what they would like to do, and then I would present it to you and you can let me know whether you'll be willing to do that. But I would say, Aubrey, it would be very nice for you to build a relationship with the team and maybe things might work out. We have a new range of products that are coming out for men and female, and most of our products they involve catering to people that have undergone surgery and that might want to they might have lost confidence and that they might want to use our products on that behalf. And I felt like with you having so much experience, you could probably find excitement with helping those type of people. Would that be something you'd be interested in, Aubrey?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay. So I would obviously offer you training. I'll send you an email of all the documents that we all the products that we have. Sorry, not documents. and you can have a look through those and see how your experience and knowledge can apply to selling those products. Would that be okay?
That'll be
Is there any, so far within the last 6 months, is there any suggestions on how we could improve that you have?
fine. Not at the moment. Maybe just asking people before you move them into new job roles. That would be.
Do you feel like you didn't have an option of when you
Yeah.
moved into the new team? Okay, that's perfectly fine. Well, these are the results that you received. How do you feel about these results, Aubrey?
A bit of a mixture. Obviously, I had a tough year with my parents passing away and things like that. So obviously, that's reflected on work a little bit. So
Mhm.
I feel like, plus I've had this new job
Right.
that I'm not fully enjoying. So these results are kind of a bit.
Do you feel like these reflect with what you was going through at the moment?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, so how do you think we could improve on these, Aubrey?
I'm not entirely sure. Maybe if I was back in my old role, I'd be able to show what I can fully do. But with this new role, I think it's hard for me to prove myself.
Do you feel like
Yeah.
right? Okay, it makes sense. It makes sense. From these results, Aubrey, you do know that you won't be entitled to a bonus, as the grades do not really reach the targets that we would like our employees to have. How do you feel about that?
Well, this is what I'm saying. Obviously, I'm in a job role that I'm not enjoying. I'm not motivated. It doesn't excite me. It's hard to be motivated in something you don't like. So I feel like it's unfair to have me in this job and have these results reflect low on me when I'm not in a job where I can perform high in.
Right, okay, that makes absolute sense. So, if you was to go back to your old department, Aubrey, let's say for example, or if you was to stay here, how do you think you could improve your sales of calls? Would the training that I've given to you, would that help? The training on the products, would that help
I
you?
think that would help.
That would help you. So what I'll do is I'll collect all the documents, I'll put them in a folder, and I'll send